Morning students, so we are back again with another video on previous year questions. As I saw that many students are relying on previous year questions, and that's really good because it helps in understanding the type of questions they are asking, what sort of paper pattern we should follow and how to plan ahead. But there are a lot of things that students are doing wrong while analyzing the previous year questions. So in this video we will discuss the right way to approach the previous year questions for UGC NET English Literature examination, and I'm sure that this knowledge will help you maximize the benefit, ultimately helping you for your UGC NET English Literature examination. So I will discuss 4 steps that will get you better in the subject. But before beginning this video, if you're one of those students who are preparing for UGC NET or any GATE examination, then you can simply check out our smart study material from our official website limitlessliterature.com. Check the link in the description below to know more about our books and courses. And now without any further ado, let's begin with this video. So the very first thing to accept as a literature student is that previous year questions are secondary source of information. Please do not make it your primary objective. If you are not studying the subjects in organized way, then there is no use of studying the PYQs. PYQs will only make sense when you have completed at least 4 to 5 subjects. If you have not studied British literature, theory, criticism, language linguistics, American literature, then there is no use to study PYQs. Studying the subjects thoroughly is our primary objective. Do not study from YouTube. Refer a book or an organized course or something that will help you cover these 4 to 5 subjects thoroughly. If you do not study these subjects, you will never be able to analyze the previous year questions. Many students are doing this mistake that without even studying anything, they are directly jumping on the PYQs. That will only demotivate you because you will never be able to understand what UGC NET is asking without completing all these 4 to 5 subjects in detail. So always treat PYQs as your secondary source of information. Now the second point is really important. Do not solve the PYQs. There is a difference between solving the PYQs and analyzing the PYQs. It is better to analyze 2-3 years of question papers than to solve 10 years of previous year questions. I remember I spent almost 7 to 10 days in analyzing just one single question paper. The problem with solving the question paper is that you simply get to know your performance, your marks. But analyzing the question paper is a whole new level of learning. For example, if there is a question from King Lear in the PYQs, I will not simply skip the question. I will research on the work of King Lear for the next 2 hours. Either I will read the chapter wise summary of King Lear or I will watch a movie on King Lear, and then I will go on to the next question. Each and every question must be studied carefully. No matter how much you have studied, 50% of the question paper will go above your head. So solving the previous year questions is waste of time. Alright, so understand the difference between solving the PYQs and analyzing the PYQs. Every single question that has been asked in the UGC NET gives a signal that UGC NET may ask the same topic once again. If there is a question from Dombey and Sons by Charles Dickens or Orlando by Virginia Woolf, complete that work in detail before moving on to the next question. So the second mistake is students are solving the previous year questions rather than analyzing them. The third mistake is giving too much time on the wrong options. For example, there is a question where we have 4 options. 1 is the right, 3 are the wrong options. So now I don't know who advised you. Students are covering the options that are there in the question. The 3 wrong answers are also analyzed by the student. That is wrong. There are almost 14 to 15 years of question papers are there, right from 2010 to 2023. Okay, so almost 14 to 15 years of question paper, and UGC NET happens twice a year. So that means you have around 28 to 30 question papers at your arsenal. So first analyze the right answers of all these questions. Then if you have any time, then you can think of going to the wrong options. If you are analyzing all the 4 options, then it will be taking very time consuming, and it may take around 1 year or 2 years to go through all the 25 to 30 question papers. So study in a practical way. Ask yourself, is that possible to complete this particular task within 1 month? If yes, then complete that within 1 month. Otherwise, do not waste your time listening to anyone. Even do not believe me. Use logics and reasons. Just do not blindly follow what the experts are saying. Become independent researcher of your own rather than solving the 3 wrong options. go on completing one by one questions, go on completing the works one by one that have been asked in the PYQs. The fourth mistake is that you are giving priority to unknown topics. So sometimes it happens that students come to me and say that, sir, in your study material, this particular topic is not covered, but it was asked in the previous year question. I agree, we provide 14 booklets in the course and there are topics that we have not covered, but that is not how you prepare. You should complete those topics that are asked often, like you can say Midsummer Night Dreams by Shakespeare, or King Lear, or Doll's House, or Orlando. All these books have been asked many times, like 4 times, 5 times in the past 10 years. So rather than covering the unknown topics, you have to study smartly by giving time to those topics that are asked in the previous year questions. At least revise your subject, at least revise your notes 10 to 15 times before jumping onto the PYQs. There are around 170 to 200 novels, dramas, poems in British literature that have been repeatedly asked in the UGC NET English Literature examination. So make sure that you complete those 150 to 200 poems, dramas, novels in one shot or by and then you can jump onto the previous year questions for the better understanding how they are asking the questions. Directly jumping onto the PYQs will not help you much. Alright, so these are the 4 tips that I wanted to share with you. I hope you found this video helpful. Do not forget to like the video and subscribe the channel for more such updates. I will see you soon in the next video. That's it for this. Thank you.